In this video, we are discussing about the cars dataset of 2023, like in which car make and the models that have more units sold, and which are the price of what are the price of these cars sale, and what their color options, what their body type, what is their fuel type, and what is their average rating, and the much more in this project. Firstly, we discuss about the analysis phase using SQL. And then after that we can make a dashboard using Power BI. So firstly we're following the business problem. Let's have a look into the business problem that we use in our SQL and Power BI part. In this business problem, this portfolio project involves a comprehensive analysis of car sales dataset to provide insight into overall sales performance, customer preferences, and fuel efficiency impact, price sensitivity, safety feature, influence, and market trends. The key insight are: firstly, we get an overview of a dataset by defining the top selling car made by in terms of their sales and in terms of the units sold, and then we have to perform sales performance analysis. In sales performance analysis, we have to identify the top selling model in terms of overall sale performances, and then we have to explore the trends over the years. So in this task we have in this analysis we have to identify the top selling model over the years and in terms of how many units this car make and the car model sold. And next we have to perform customer preferences, like which car make and the model, and their body types and the color, that mostly customer have preferences to prefer to buy these cars. And in terms of we have to do all this analysis in terms of the units sold, like which car have more units sold and what is the car make, model, body types, and the color. And the next we have to identify fuel efficiency impact. In the fuel efficiency impact, we have to investigate the relationship between mileage and the sales figures, and we have to identify the top car make and models and their how many units they have been sold and what is their mileage. And next we have to identify the price sensitivity, and we have to determine the impact of pricing on sales, and we have to identify the relation between customer pricing and the car customer rating and the car pricing. Like we have to identify the which car, we have to see the relationship if the customer, if their customer rating is being increased and the price of the cars is also increased, are there any positive negative kind of relationship between prices and the customer rating in terms of their car make and the car models. And next we have to identify safety and features impact. So we have to identify the safety feature and the entertainment feature in terms of the customer rating and the sales figure of the car make and the car model. And then lastly we have to identify market trend analysis. In the market trend analysis, we have to identify market trend by analyzing the popularity of different car make and models over the year, and we have to investigate if the certain body type and the fuel types that have been more in demand according to their best car makes and the model. This is all the analysis that we have used in SQL and Power BI. Firstly, I'm using these business problem into SQL analysis. So let's start our SQL analysis. I'm opening my Microsoft Power BI server and then database and new database. I'm giving the name of our database as 2023 cars dataset. And then press OK. Now we have our database. I'm clicking on my database and then task, and then import flat files, and then next, and I'm browsing my file where I save it. And then next I'm unchecking use data type detection, and then pressing next. I'm just changing the data types of customer rating, which is now date time 2. I'm converting it into and varchar 50 because in our data set we have values like 4.5 out of 5. So that is the reason why all the other columns data types are same. And now you can see here is all the columns that is in our data set. I'm selecting the new query, and firstly I'm identifying the null values in our data set. Now if you look into the column names in which there is a data type and also not null values, if you can see there, you can see there is a null value in our entertainment feature and interior feature, exterior feature, customer rating, and sales figure units, and also in the engine size L. So firstly I identify that is there really been null values in our data set, and then I remove these null values. So I'm choosing select and then from our table. Either I use the column name, just the column name the of the columns that have null values, or either I can use select all. It returned us all the values, all the columns in our data that have null values. So I'm choosing select all and then from, and now I'm using where class to identify null values. So I'm using the column name that have null values, engine size L, and then is null, and using R statement, and then taking the another column name which has null values, and then putting is null, and then taking the another column name which has null values like interior features, and then is null. Now I'm using it for customer rating and then sales figures, units sold that have null values. By using this method, we get all the columns and the rows that have null values in our dataset. Now I am selecting my query and then executing it. And now you can see we have 3 rows that have null values, and these null values are in the columns of entertainment feature, interior feature, exterior feature, price, customer rating, and sales figure unit. So now I'm deleting all of these null values. You can say that removing all the null values that is in our data set. So I, instead of rewriting the whole query, I'm just selecting the above query, and this time I'm using delete statement and removing the select form statement. I'm delete from our table and then all the columns that have null values. By using this method, we can remove all the null values that is in our data set. And now you can see 3 rows effective. These 3 rows have null values. So let's start our analysis. In the firstly, we have to define the overview of car dataset by defining the best car made by sales and by unit sold. I'm using car make and then car model in our select statement, and I think so this car made is a good one. So I'm now taking car model and then I'm choosing price and then sum of price, and I'm using alias as AS and giving it names of total sales. By using this method, we get the car make company that has more sales, that give us the more sales. And now I'm using group by class in which I group in my data using car make, and then in the order by class I'm using order my data by using total sale into descending order, and I'm using the filter of top 1. By this we can get only one values that the card make that have more sales. And now you can see Cheerlot card make has more number of sales. Now I'm just copy pasting this query, and this time I'm replacing price with sales figure unit sold. I'm just giving the comment that what is we are doing in over this analysis. Now I'm replacing price with sales figure unit sold, and then using aggregate function of sum, like it gives us the sum of all the values in a sales figure unit sale according to the specific car model, car make, and I'm ordering by unit sold into descending order from highest to lowest. And now when we execute over we get the car Ford that has more units sold, which is 38,300 units sold for. Now you can see a little bit overview of data. Now we have sales performance analysis by using the above, like top selling car brand by unit sold and top selling car brand by price. You can see there are these two are the different cars, like the cars that have been more sale are not the car that have been more units sold. Now we have to perform a sale performance analysis in which you have to identify the top selling model and then explore the trends over year and the top selling products. For this time I'm using select in and then from over table DBO cars 2023 car dataset for the select statement for in the term of top selling product, top selling car. In terms of model, I'm choosing car make and call model, and I'm choosing year. In terms of top selling, I'm choosing sales figure unit. So like I'm taking it aggregating function like sum and then alias and then giving it a unit sold, like how many units are sold. In terms of best identifying car make and car model and per year, and I'm using group by statement. I'm grouping by car make, car model and the year. And then I am ordering my data, setting the order of my data as units sold into descending order from highest to lowest. Now I'm executing my query and I have got an error because I can't write the name of year in group by class. Now you can see Honda, Hyundai, Kai, Ford, Chevrolet, Ford are the top brands that have more units sold. And Tesla is on number 14. Now I wanted to execute my data in terms of top 10 car make or models that have give us a more sale. And these car make and models are the models that have been released in the year of 2023. Now we're moving toward our next analysis, which is customer preferences. I'm selecting select and then from our table DBO dot cars dataset. In the customer preferences, I have to analyze customer preferences by examining the popularity of different car make, models, body type, and color. So I'll be choosing car make, car model, body type, and the color. And customer preferences We for the customer's preferences, we have to analyze our data, and based on customer preferences like which car make, model, body type, and color is more sold. So we are choosing unit sales figure unit sold for this time. So I'm using car make and car model, and then body type, and then color options. And I'm using sales figure unit, and then taking the sum of it, and I'm giving it name of unit sold by using alias like AS. Now I'm grouping my query. I'm taking car make, car model, body type, color option in group by class. Instead of rewriting it, I'm just copying it from our select statement and paste in the group by statement. And I'm ordering my data in terms of unit sold and in descending order from highest to lowest. I'm so taking the filter of top 10 car make and models, and their body types and their color option and how much unit they are being sold. So you can see Honda, Hyundai, Kai, Ford are among the top brands that are more units sold, and their color option are blue, gray, white, and they have hatchback, SUV, truck kind of body types. Now we have to perform fuel efficiency impact. The fuel efficiency impact, I'm be taking fuel efficiency in terms of mileage and sales figures, and identify the fuel efficiency model that attract more customers. For this time, I'll be choosing car make and car model and mileage MPG to define the fuel efficiency. And then I'm taking price and taking the sum of it. Now I'm taking my group by class and I'm grouping my data according to car, make, car model, and mileage MPG. And then I'm ordering my data in terms of price into descending order. Now I'll be showing the values that have higher price than the value toward the value that have lower price. And I'm filtering the top 10. This top 10 filter is not necessary. If you wanted to take all of the things in your data, you can do that. Now we can see the Chevrolet Genesis for GMC are the top models, and if you look back into mileage and total sales, it is not that if the price is higher then the mileage is low. There's not any kind of direct relationship or negative or positive relationship between mileage and total sales. Is depend on the car make and the car model. Like different car make and different car model have different kind of mileage and prices. Uh, In the above analysis, we have defined sales figures. So instead of price, I'm be choosing sales figure unit sold and taking its sum and then giving it name as a unit sold, and also changing the order by class in which I'm taking unit sold into descending order from highest to lowest. This is because sales figures better be defined by the sales figure unit sold column rather than your price. So that is it, I'm choosing this sales figure unit sold. And I have looked back at the data, the mileage and the unit sold didn't have any kind of positive relation and negative relation with each other depending upon the different kind of cars. If you look back into down, the unit sold are less for fraud, but their mileage is high, which is 37. So it's depend on different kind of car make and car model about their mileage and about their unit sold. Now we have to define price sensitivity, determine the impact of pricing on sale, analyze the relation between car prices and customer rating to understand if higher price model result in higher customer rating. So we have to choose customer rating, price and the car make model. So I'm choosing giving the comment of this analysis as price sensitivity, and then I'm using select statement and then from of a table DBO cars dataset. I'm choosing car make, car model and price and taking sum of the price and giving a name as total sales, and then I'm taking customer rating. I'm taking average of customer rating and giving a name as average rating. Now I'm grouping my data in terms of car make and car model. In order term, order by, we either can choose order by total sales or average rating. I've been choosing total sale. Total sale represent our data into a better set, and I'm choosing descending order from highest to lowest and then top 10. Now I'm selecting my query and executing it. There is a data type error in our average operation of customer rating because it is in a ANWR chart, so I'm using dry cast and then customer rating as float. So this time our values in our customer rating is being converted into float value. And there's a one more thing, if you upload your data you can see there are values in the form of 4.5 out of 4, like there is average rating that every car get and there is a total rating also being written. So I'm choosing left statement and then over customer rating by choosing 3. By the 3 digits from the left I wanted to choose, like I wanted to choose 4.8, 4.5, 4.7. These are 3, you might say, digits. Point is also called be counted to the digit, or you might say the values. So I'm using left statement in which we get 3 values, and now this time when we execute your query we did not get the final value, like this 3.5 or 4.7 rating out of 5. This out of 5 is not be written in our data. And now you can get all the values, all the car make and the models that have more sales and that have more rating. If you look back on data, so it can be seen that the total sales and depreciation did not have any kind of a positive or a negative relationship. They depend on the specific kind of cars because some values have more sales but their rating is not that much more high. Now we have to perform safety feature analysis. I am choosing safety feature, entertainment feature with overall customer rating and price. So I'm copying and pasting the above query and making changes into it. I'm adding the safety feature and entertainment feature column into our select statement, and then I'm also adding these two features into our group by class. And now when we execute our query, we get our safety feature and entertainment feature in terms of a customer rating and total sales. Now you can see the top 10 car brands that have more sales and they have and their average, and they have safety feature and the entertainment feature that have included in these top 10 brands are these one. And now we're moving toward our next analysis, in which we have to identify market trend analysis. Which we have to identify market trend by analyzing the popularity of different car makes and models over the year and investigate if certain body types and fuel types are gaining traction in the market. So I'm be choosing body type, fuel type, car make and car model over the years column, and also the unit sold, like which car make and model and the body type and the fuel types that are more units sold. So I'm choosing select and from statement over table, and the select statement I'm choosing car make, car model, body type, fuel type, year, and also the sales figure unit sold. I'm taking sum of the sales figure unit sold. In the group by statement, I'm grouping my data from year, fuel type, body type, car make and car model. I'm just selecting, copying it from the select statement and pasting it in the group by statement. And now I'm order my data according to units sold and in term of descending order from highest to lowest. I'm taking top 10 filter, selecting my QT and execute it. Now you can get top 10 brands that are more units sold and what are their fuel type and their body type and their car models also. And in terms of year, overall data is almost in 2023. Year's data set that is represent in over the name of the table. Just the true values that in 2022 while all the other data is in 2023. So this is not that much more important column. So this is all the analysis that we have to do in this task. If you're really been interested about the other project, I like the Power BI project of this task, I definitely upload it after some time. Thank you.